Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is EMC Sky Maker. And I've done a few things off camera. Let's show you. I added a whole nother section. It's only upgraded. You can notice it's not upgraded all the way to resonant. It's just reinforced. So it just has these two. So it's only doing 480. But it did add a little more energy. And I'm having issues down here in this section. So notice I have the power cables in sections. It should be able to do the power all when it's all the way up to 960 for all of them. But for some reason, there's a few in the middle that are only doing a small amount of power, and I'm not sure what's going on there. And it's only on that one end. All the other ones are fine. So I'm not sure what is going on there, but we do have quite a bit of power going in to our system. But, you know, in a few thousand years, 52.62 to be exact, we'll be full. We'll have enough power. So I also, if we take a look in the book, you notice I have a lot. Okay. So I went ahead and made the next two bonsai, power bonsais. The last one is going to take a long time because I'm going to need these final shards. And I'm not quite to the point where I can make these yet. So this takes 8 of these. And I can't even make one of these. So it's going to take a long time before I can make that. Yeah. But I do have those two done. If we take a look at agriculture, I went ahead and made these last two seeds, which were the glowstone and the refined obsidian from Mechanism. So I went ahead and made that. I also went ahead and made the miner stew because it was basically just regular stuff that we all have laying around when we play Minecraft. So went ahead and made that. Then if we take a look at the tech, when we did Mechanism, all of these accidentally checked off when I made the one, but where's my system? Okay. If we take a look at Elite, there is all of our top tier machines. So I did go ahead and craft all of them, even though they were already marked off. So I did go ahead and do that. And then I went ahead and made the rest of these machines as well. So there's still a few things left in Mechanism to do. And then I went ahead and made the controller and the storages for Flex Networks. Excuse me. This one was a pain. I think I probably made like 30 stacks of flux, this flux powder. I made a lot. It was a lot. It felt like a lot. So that one is done. We don't have too many more here. And then this page will be done. For some reason, this one will not tick off. I have made it like 3 or 4 times. It just will not tick off. And I'll craft it right from here and it still won't show that it's done. So it's bugged out somehow. I don't know, but it's just not going to be done. I finished off the blood magic. So I went ahead and I found out how to make the crystals. So these, oh, not those, the other crystals. This demon will crystal, we needed it for the next level up here, so we could store more will to have higher tier crafts. You need a demon will crystal. So I figured it out. So what you do is you have this demon crystallizer, and then in the same chunk, make sure you put a demon crucible, and then you take one of these. It doesn't matter as long as there is will inside of it. Then you place it inside there and let the will go into the atmosphere, I guess, and then it'll crystallize, make a crystal. Then you just use your pickaxe to break it. It just so happens to have EMC in this pack, and so we don't need to make any more, but that's how you make them in the first place. And then I was able to make the higher tier stuff. So these other reagents and then the sigils that match them. So that is done. Let's see. And so that page should be done. Yeah. That page is definitely done. That doesn't, no. Yep, it's done. So the other mods, we have some of these here, and then we have these 3 things here to do. They're on my list saved. And then we have Draconic, which I have pretty much made everything I can. What we need is to kill the Chaos Dragon. Before we can do that, I need to upgrade all of these things. Since we don't have a creative capacitor, or we can't make a creative capacitor, I think I'm gonna just upgrade all of these to the highest tier and then try to get as much energy as I can. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die killing. I can't fight the Chaos Dragon for nothing. So that's gonna be a problem, I foresee. But that is not for today. I want to do other things so that way we can work on getting our power up and collected. So that leaves all of the food. So we have all this food. Where's it in agriculture? All this food to do. So I've gone through and so they're all down here is the ones that we need. So I've gone through, I've bookmarked all of these things. I've even done the recipes, gone down, bookmarked all that. So I then took the market, bought all of the seeds. So here's a copy. I took the seeds. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I took the seeds, planted them, like got a bunch of the stuff and put one of each in here just to be safe. I also grabbed a bunch of stuff out of my inventory because these are things that have like EMC that I already had. Yeah, so I think what we can do, I'm not sure. So let's see. I know we can't just like bento box, right? You should be able to search. We can't do that. So it only goes with things that, like, maybe we search pickled beets. So can we make pickled beets? No. So I'm not sure why. Let's see, where are they? Pickled beets. Well, we're going to need vinegar. because we should have everything else. So, vinegar? No. Why can't we make vinegar? Because we need grape juice. So we should be able to make grape juice. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know why this is like, I thought this table would be able to do all the other steps that it takes, kind of like auto crafting, but I don't think that's the case. So, it's, I don't know, it would almost be better if everything was in our system and I could just make it that way. Okay, so I think the only, like, the Korean dinner and the deluxe chicken curry are the only two that I couldn't do because I don't have coconuts. I'm gonna have to get those because I must have missed them. And I didn't have sesame seeds either. So once I get those two things, I can make the kimchi and the chicken curry, and then I can go ahead and make the other two recipes. But I'm going to go ahead and select all of our rewards to get that number down. And yeah, we are getting closer to the end, which is pretty nice. Is pretty much everything that we need, and it's a lot of stuff that are hard to get. So it's probably going to be a lot of me working off camera to do a lot of things. I'll probably do a little bit of the draconic armor upgrades, but I probably won't do everything because that just takes a lot of time and energy, and I don't think we can get that done in a quick amount of time. Yeah, it's a matter of, I think I'm just gonna have to leave this world running overnight to get energy and EMC. And yeah, I think that that's pretty much the answer for that. I don't know what to do about these, because this is, I need to make one of these, which takes two of these cores. This takes 2 of the cores, and this takes 3 of the cores. So I'm gonna have to make 7 of these. I'm gonna have to do the math, and then each one takes 2 of the previous ones, and that's gonna be a lot. And oh, this red coal doesn't even have EMC, so I'm gonna have to figure out how many of these I'm going to need to do. Oh, I'm not sure we can finish this pack, guys. It's going to take a very, very, very long time for me to get to the end. And I don't know if you guys want to stick around for that. Please let me know down in the comments what you think. That is, I don't have a problem doing the math for that, but that's going to be like, 100 stacks, if not more, of coal that I'm going to have to run through the resonator, which is fine. I can do multiple resonators. I got the dragon mill over there. I could probably set up another dragon mill. I don't know how many of those you can set up before it starts getting really bad, but yeah, that seems like an extreme amount of work just to make 3 things. I know these 3 things I'm going to need to open a lot of loot bags to get the items for. And then these things I am going to have to get lithium dust, which I'm going to need lithium. You can put it in a cauldron. I'm so confused. Fresh stone. That might not be as hard as I think. And then apparently we need a beneath teleporter, but I don't know how to get that. There's no recipe. And then the Chaos Dragon, which, you've seen the last time and I was pretty invincible. I could not be killed and it still took me like 45 minutes fighting. So, I don't know. Please let me know what you think down below. Do you want me to continue and try to do this? Or do you want me to just move on to something else? I appreciate all thoughts, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.